Hello.
Wow.
We are live. Just so you know. Welcome people. We have things I was going to say things to settle. That sounds so like combative. But as our
You're
avatars
the
and such
DM.
load up, we are almost ready to begin. And what happened last time? That's a great question. I dare answer with a simple, well, we talked to a lady, and then we killed that lady. But she was a pirate lord or something. And then they told us, oh, there's the prisoners here, and you should talk to them and figure out which side to go on for the war. Because there's Zahadriel, and then there's Seption, and then they're like, brr, and we're like, we don't fucking know. We talked to the prisoners, and one was like, "Ah, I remember you. Talk to me." And then they all didn't remember a certain part. And then they're like, "You must find the tiefling. Find Daedra," is what was said. So that is what is going to
Well,
happen.
with more urgency. With more urgency.
Yes, she was definitely like, "Oh my god, holy fuck, let's go."
So, I gave me enough time to do what I had to do. Welcome to our weekly stream of D&D, where I lead these bands, the Men of the Gill, and gallivant them across the world I have built. As Prey so eloquently said, last week they interviewed some prisoners to try to figure out what side Pirate's Paradise, or the Privateer's Passage, should side with on the war, be it with Zahadriel to the west, Sebdion to the east, and they are casting the vote for Calamity Jones. But before we jump into this misadventure, we're going to start like we always do with a character building question. And I'm going to start with Bunnyman.
Bunnyman.
Bunnyman, are you quite hoppity? So, when Asher finds himself in a situation where he has time, is he quick to react on instinct, or will he try to come up with a plan?
If time is no, I guess in abundance, and if I have an abundance of time, I feel that Asher would certainly think before leaping, look before he leaps.
Hop before you
Um,
think. Think before you hop.
However, he has been known to be a bit impulsive in certain situations.
Just a bit. I will go with Erden next.
Oh, say the question again, sorry.
When you have time, a situation comes up and you have time to plan, will Erden act on instinct, or will he act by coming up with a plan?
He prefers coming up with a plan, but he's been in many situations where he had to act quickly. But like Asher said, if there is time to plan, he will definitely plan.
Donnie, will you plan or will you act on impulse?
100% plan. These people have already forced me to have to act on impulse way more than I ever have in my life.
And finally, Leroy Jenkins himself. Will you plan or act upon your instincts?
My name is Prey, not Leroy. Leroy. I don't, what's the word, plan? I generally just do things as they happen. Thinking about what you have done, I feel, is a better use of thinking power than thinking about things to do. Just do them.
And with that, pick up where we left off. Erden, you're being escorted out of the gallows as your childhood friend, Maribel, has told you to find the tiefling, find Daedra.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'll make my way out and meet the others. Are they all outside the prison?
Oh yeah, you were only allowed in one at a time. This
Yeah,
prison
right.
here is about 30 feet by 30 feet by 30 feet. So it's only like a small 10-foot hallway. And as you guys saw, it was a 5-foot by 10-foot room. These are not comfortable cells to
Yeah.
be in.
Erden,
Light.
what did your person say? Ours kind of mine didn't know up from down or left from left.
Who spoke to the halfling?
That was the bunny man.
A bunny man.
Yeah, I mean, I'll ask that to the group because like they don't know their names, so I'm just gonna ask who spoke to the halfling.
Raise
Who
a
did?
paw.
I'll ask. What did she say exactly? What did Mirabelle say?
I got her name, and that they were saying that they were accused of assassination, but she doesn't really remember everything of how they got there, but that's mostly all I got out of her. Like, she was just saying that they were attacked and now they're being accused of killing these people.
So, from what I understand, just putting it out there, Mirabelle's my childhood friend. I've known her pretty much my entire life. And from what I understand, the person that they quote unquote killed is the person who Prey saw.
Yes, I showed it to my man, Muhit, the Leonin, and yeah, he said, I think he said yes.
He did. He said yes. He said yes. That is the man.
Yes, so
So they're accused of a murder of somebody that's technically still alive right now.
right. Also, you said something about find a person.
I didn't, but I will now.
Okay.
Ray, the telekinetic person.
I'm like, also they told me that we need to find someone, a tiefling. Their name was Daedra. Does anybody know who Daedra is?
Not one of my people, I don't believe.
I can't say that I've heard the name before.
From what I understood, if we find him, apparently, like, I don't know, maybe he could provide some answers or some clarification.
Clarification? We have a cleric with us. Would our cleric be able to clarification?
Booga 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 booga.
Yeah, Erden is just kind of shocked that they're going to happen, and he's kind of like, he's like quiet but panicking at the same time because he's like trying to put all the pieces together. Like we can't vote to get them executed. I can't vote to have Mirabelle killed.
Well, the Leonin was actually quite nice as well, and there's something he can't remember. So, when I forget something, I tend to blame other people. So, I don't know if someone stole his thoughts, because I tend to lose them, and I think someone's taking them. I don't remember everything.
There is such a thing as forgetting details.
Yes, perhaps.
What? What
So
did
what are
the
you
what did the
suggesting that we do, Erden?
I mean, my first thought is telling the what are their names? They're the people of the flag or whatever,
The Five Flags.
the Five Flags. We tell this to the Five Flags, and potentially like either try to delay the vote or something. But at the end of it all, like they didn't like. Even if they did murder that person is alive today. And pray, correct me if I'm wrong, but was it that person that told you that where they were, like to find them at a certain location?
Yes, they said to find them at the Crimson Capital. That is on Seption.
So, yeah, well, we're kind of fucked now because we can't get to Seption with Buddy Man here.
Well, I mean, we can hide the
I
Bunny Man.
reiterate, stuff me in a barrel. I'll be okay.
You want to get
Stuff you-
stuffed? Oh, we could perhaps stuff the
I
Bunny
said
Man.
in a barrel,
Oh.
not myself to be stuffed.
But I mean, if we could either try to buy time, tell them that, like, we could do an investigation on the whole thing, and that we, like, tell them what we know, or vote so that they're not executed, because I don't think they should be executed. I know Mirabelle, and I know that, if she was attacked, she would have defended herself, but she wouldn't have, just bluntly murdered someone randomly.
Right.
And having to find Daedra, yeah, like I don't know. I think we should try to stall the vote if possible.
Could we just lie? Be like, oh yes, we vote for Zahadriel because they said if we voted for Zahadriel, they would release the prisoners so that they don't die. And then, I think, who said that one of them was from Seption? Was it the person talking to, the girl?
It was the line I thought you said.
I think the line's from Zahadriel. I think.
Just to reiterate, because it's been a week, Annabelle, who spoke to Erden, Seption. Muhit, who spoke to Prey, Seption. Maribel, who spoke to Asher and Erden, Zahadriel. And Onyx, who spoke to Donnie, Zahadriel.
Oh, so, two of them would be going back to Seption. They have to get there somehow.
And to reiterate, if you side with Seption, they will be executed.
Right.
That was if we sided with the other ones that were going to get executed.
Right. if-
Seption wants them liberated, Zahadriel wants them dead.
Right.
Because they killed the hand of the
Sorry,
king of
they-
Zahadriel.
That's what I meant to do. Well, that's what I meant to say. Side with Seption, let them get liberated, and then we go with the Seption people to Seption. And if the Salva, what's her name? Salvating Sally? Clementine Santiago. If she
I
tend...
thought for a second you were going to say we could just split the party. Two of us go to Seption.
Oh, no.
Instant murder.
Here are my campaign notes to whoever's gonna run the other half.
But yeah, we perhaps follow the people that are going to Seption to one, find the tiefling, and then find the vampire, and what else? There's probably some elk. We could do all that, all of those things. Sounds like a vacation.
You're from Seption, right?
Me? I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm from a town next to the place. Yes, Seption, because it's close to the Crimson Capital. I've seen it before.
I mean, we could go back to see the Five Flags. I mean, right now I think there's only 3 left. because Santiago left. 2?
Yeah, there's
2.5 flags.
Vincent von Vanderbilt, Roaring Rory Ratchet. Last time you saw them, they were on their respectable ships. And you do know that evening, Vincent Vanderbilt is coming to your ship, or to bless it. Santiago left. 2 guys are there for Calamity, and Bushwick is gone on a keeping with. There's another word, I just can't think of it right now. He's gone on a diplomatic mission. There we go. There's the word.
So we were to go back where we met with them to, like, tell them our vote?
At sundown, yeah.
At sundown, okay. I mean, yeah. I don't know, like, Donnie, what did your person say? Like, did they...
They weren't really willing to give up any information. They did admit that they have killed somebody.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
But
We kind of just did
that's
that
about
too.
all we got out of them.
Yeah, she was, the tabaxi you spoke of was very... She did admit to breaking out of one prison to you.
Right.
That's also true.
Okay, well, I, along what you were saying, Erden, if you kill someone but they're not dead, it's not a crime, because I did kill, Salvating Sally Santiago, and she is alive now. Everybody saw me do it. I'm not in jail. So, I did kill her, but she's not dead, so it's not a crime. Right?
I mean, point. Yeah.
I mean, he might have been dead for a few months, but, not a big deal.
Yeah. I don't know if he's like some kind of, I don't know, lord or God knows.
What I don't understand, if he was the hand of the king in Zahadriel, why is he hanging out in Sebdion, where he was murdered, but not really murdered? But yeah, it doesn't.
But-
It seems weird.
Yeah, because that temple that we were in, that we teleported in, like by that like fucking blood thing there, to where Prey got us shipped to a temple.
Ooga booga 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 booga.
That temple was in Zahadriel. And from the looks of it, it was kind of, you know, vampire, undead, whatever looking temple. So it might very well be his temple in Zahadriel, but for some reason he was in Seption.
How is he going to get from Zahadriel to Sepdion with a war going, or a war about to go on, or there might be blockades? I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but he is going to cross over at some point.
Did you see him leave? Did he go back to the teleportation thing?
Yeah, she turned into pudding and went. Pudding might not be the right word for that one.
You do realize that maybe he also has the power of the ooga booga booga booga. He can like teleport from different places too.
Right, but he was just putting in the wind. The classic saying, "Pudding in the wind."
Sidebar: the day I get hit in the face by pudding in the wind will be a great day, unless it's not actually pudding.
There was talk of shit in the wind tunnel. Okay, well, so what's the plan? We need to go to Sepdion. So I think for us to go to Sepdion, either we side with Zahadriel and annihilate the continent in this war, or we side with Sepdion and just go peacefully.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I can't vote to get Mirabelle killed.
Yes, and he said, "Oh, vote with a majority," and then it's like 1-1, and then we vote, and then they vote, and then they vote. Like it couldn't even. Maybe we're like, yeah, Sepdion, and then the other two are like, yeah, Zahadriel. So our vote was fucking. We wasted a day. I killed the lady for fun and no other reason. Ah.
Yeah.
Asher strokes the hilt of that rapier. Yes, no other reason.
So, do we wait and talk to Vincent von Vanderbilt, the aqua person?
Right. Yes.
You do know where their two ships are positioned in the harbor. Instead of waiting for the evening, you could. An option is to just board their ship and be like, "Hey, I'm gonna give you my vote."
We could do that to one and then just wait for Vincent Vanderbilt.
Yeah, Rory, and then wait for the boat tonight.
Let's go talk to the automaton person.
You guys all pile up into the rowboat and start rowing through. You can see you guys went to the meeting earlier in the morning, doing the interviews, talking one by one, getting brought in and out. You can see it's now probably about midday. You can see that they're, compared to Homestead, where you first met all the vampire and unpleasantness that was Strogoth's debacle, this one, there's not a lot of fishermen going in and out and throwing nets. You can see that there's like little rowboats, just people just like going to a ship while somebody else yells commands. You can see there's one boat just like with an arm hanging out in the water. This seems very much like a rambunctious pit stop for people who own a ship privately and make money on them in any means. And as you roll closer to one of the 5 flag ships with his Rory ship, you see that his ship, compared to the other ones, which have metals and then woods placked on to make the frame, this one is just different types of steel, just held together by rivets. It's just, there's no wood, and as you look up, there's just a huge stack with billowing smoke coming out of it. And you don't see really access to, like, there's no like climb up here sign flashing. You're at the ship and you can see like normal everyday ships tend to keep their distance from these ships because they are massive like warships, and they just like out of respect going like, we understand you're a high-ranking member, we'll give you your space. So you're just your little 4-person rowboat pulling up to this massive ship.
That seems a bit heavy to float. I sang, how the fuck is this thing floating?
It's
Complicated.
Well,
Can I just say how Asher just did like the complete like dad reading Sunday paper and a kid asks a question. Just like, how does that float? Complicated. Takes a sip of coffee.
What you guys might not realize is I have this very, very swanky I'm on the naughty list mug going on right now. My wife got that at her work Christmas party, and it's like my new favorite mug because I'm like, I'm on the naughty list.
Vampire bunny. Who's good at climbing? I've fallen a few times, and if I fall in the water, I don't know what's worse, falling to my death or drowning. Do I feel confident climbing this boat?
It is just sheets of like steel, it's not like symmetrically, it's just like bolted, sticking, like it seems like a jagged cliff face if you wanted to try climbing it.
Mr. Rory, Roaring Rory Ratchet, Rory. Do I?
You're
see
yelling
anybody?
this, or
yes.
just...
Rory.
You just see 2 little hands, just like 2 little metal hands. You just see a little like round metal face going, "Hello.
Oh,
How can we be of assistance?"
it's Roly Poly. Could you assist me to get on could you help me get on the ship perhaps?
What is your business? We
not to be an asshole, but I'm not just gonna let anybody with a rowboat come up here and be like, hey, can I board this ship? We are in pirate's paradise after all.
Erden, you're the first mate. You do you have a pirate lingo or a sailor lingo?
Right, I've been first mate for like 2 days.
Aye, aye, first mate.
I'll step in. I'll say, we need to let Rory know about, or ask him some questions for the vote of the 5 flags.
One moment, please.
And just disappears. And you hear like a little bit of movement up top. You just see like roar. You just see the roaring Ratchet's head pop over. Still his big black like leather like a worn weather worn coat. His metal frame, and then just his face with like the steel lion's mane over it, going, "Oh, yes, I am listening. Lower the planks." And you just see like a steel ladder just roll down the side, like metal bars and just rope and chain. It's like, it'd be easier if we didn't yell about official business to the whole harbor. Ha ha.
Humor. I too say funny things. Can we come in? Knock knock.
That is why the ladder was lowered.
Is that secure?
I'll start climbing.
I can.
Oh,
As Erden starts climbing, he goes, "I can guarantee you it was fabricated on the Western Isles."
Climbing's a bit of a, not a fear, but a cautious thing I tend to do nowadays.
Fine. And he just throws a chain and goes, "Tie it around you. We will pull you up."
I just like bite it, and like.
So you're biting the chain. As you start climbing, you actually hear a, and you feel the chain just like tightening, like keeping the tension. So as everybody else uses the ladder, which has been kindly offered, you guys turn and you see Prey just going, climbing this boat like King Kong climbing the Empire State Building.
Accurate description.
Yeah.
When you guys make it up top, you can see that there are no sails. There's just like a main quarter with a huge stack, just billowing black smoke. And you see that there's I'm just gonna say Rory, because it's easier than trying to say all those fucking R's. You see Captain Ratchet just standing there with his arms crossed, and all around the deck, you see about 1 foot tall, just round face, square bodies, like little arms with like clamper hands, and they're just, some have legs, some have wheels, and they're just carrying like buckets of like black rocks. Some are just carrying cargo, and they're just like, "Welcome to the steam machine."
Very impressive.
Oh, well,
Thank you.
very cute, adorable.
I'm glad you think so.
So, yeah,
Please follow me to my quarters. Sorry,
Yes.
my social cues are kind of shit. And just like leads you into like the main place where there's the billowing stack. And as you go in, you can see that there is just a desk, and there is a chair at the desk. And where he sits at the desk, behind him, you just see I want to say boilers, but it's just like steam engines where you just see other robots, just the little machines just shoveling coal straight into these burners, and there's like 6 of them behind him. You guys walk in there and it's smoldering hot. Like it's like walking into a sauna that somebody just poured water on the rocks. It's just sweat initially, and Rory just sits down and goes, "So you've had to talk about something official.
These are trusted ears.
Does he actually have ears?
You can't tell under his like I said, he has a giant metal mane, and like where the roaring is happening is just his face.
Yeah, so basically, we went to the prison, talked to the inmates. Our issue is the person they claim to have killed is currently not dead.
What proof do you have?
Pray.
Yes. I witnessed this person. If you have some sort of magic to look in my mind, you could tell. Also, I don't think there's a way for me to have seen him before. But I can show him to you if you know what he looks like. That could confirm that I've seen him as well.
I don't have that type of magic with me.
Oh, well, have you seen him before?
I'm just looking at some stuff here.
Buffering.
Buffering.
Sorry. The connection is not that great here in Tennessee.
Terrible Wi-Fi. Do you have fiber up?
3G signal lacking.
Just the antenna just comes like just a little satellite.
The R2 little antenna.
And he just goes, my dealings with Zahadriel have been fruitful at times. I've usually dealt with, thinking of his name, the leader of Galkron.
Okay, well,
My dealings with I have never dealt with the royalty.
is there someone of your crew that might have? Because without this way of proving that he's alive, there's really not much we can do. Do you believe us? Are we believable?
Let me check. It's not a bad roll. First roll of the day for you guys, for not against, but for you guys. What's his insight?
+9.
What? I wholeheartedly believe you, but my opinion means nothing. Can you convince an entire nation?
Well, we're the ones casting the vote here, so unfortunately, democracy falls to the leaders of the people, which is a lot of big words.
The only thing we are voting for is to see where the passage lands. We have been neutral for far too long. Zahadriel has been encroaching on our domain. Ships have tried to make landfall. I have told them no. They have told me yes. It is getting tiring. I'm sure that Santiago's getting the same pressure from her side.
See, the passage is one thing, but because there was 2 votes, one of them was for the passing, whatever, but the other one was for the inmates, and I honestly do not think they should be executed.
That's where it falls to a difficult choice. I fully believe that you say that they are innocent. I am very insightful. I can stare deep into your soul.
Oh,
Just his cold dead eyes just stare at you.
Can you see the vulture man? He has a tight grip on that thing, I think.
And then he goes, "No, I have no idea what any of those words meant."
Oh, alright, well, if we don't have a way of convincing you, well, I mean, you do believe us, but you seem to be a bit set in your way of you need to convince the people.
As I was saying, I believe you that that person is not dead. But can your word
against physical proof that this person was found dead, plus 3 others in a location with the convicted. Dion is telling us, release them. They have done nothing wrong. We believe them. Hadriel goes, there is blood on their hands. If you do not execute them, we will start taking over. And the first place they do is my home. And as stated before, if I am faced with annihilation, I will easily flip and annihilate everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No hard feelings.
So this person that was quote unquote killed, pray correct me if I'm wrong, but they told us to meet them or go see them in Seption. So they invited us to go meet them in Seption, which would prove their innocence. I think, anyway, if they are accused of killing him, but he's alive.
At least you could say his side of the story.
That too.
Also, not to play the other side right now, but he was not the only one killed. Perhaps the other ones are alive somewhere as well. But yes, I think we should go to Seption. So if there's a way to peacefully not start a war and go to Seption, that's the goal.
Dial-up sounds commence.
Yeah. This information is intriguing.
And just side note, throwing it out there, do you happen to know somebody named Daedra?
Daedra.
A tiefling, like me. Maybe there's a lot of different kinds of tieflings. Probably smaller, probably not as wise, probably less strong. Maybe like Asha, maybe small and frail, but I don't know. There's a lot of different kinds of tieflings.
Hey.
You know there's a
Daedra
middle here.
Yes, the turtle. I will reach out to my delegates upon the Western Isles to see if they can communicate with Zahadriel, telling them that we need more time. New information has come to light. Hopefully that will buy you enough time. But what will we do with sorry, words aren't my forte. What do you suggest we do with the prisoners now?
Anything but killing them. If you want to keep them there until we figure this out, if you want to release them and, like, I don't know, if...
What if we took them in as
Yeah.
our not necessarily as our prisoners, but we took them into our custody and
Silence for
watched
a
over
moment.
them.
Yes, like we would vouch for them.
Silence for a moment. He turns around, looks at the guy shoveling the coal, and goes, "You are all dismissed." And they just look at him, stop, and leave. They just down the shovels. Just close the door. When they stop shoveling and like close the doors to the furnaces, the room does seem to cool down a little bit. And he turns around and goes, "There is another option."
Listening?
Vincent,
Oh, I thought he was going to try to kill us right here. Oof. I got sweaty for a second.
no, that would your blood would be on my ship. You are ambassadors. That would be an act of war. Not good. I would have to annihilate the Southern Isles. Not good.
Oh, this man is speaking of violence. I like him.
There is another option, as stated before. Santiago is set in her ways. She will not change her vote. She is a wrathful woman. Vincent von Vanderbilt will do what is needed by Umberly. He will pray, he will ask, whatever she tells him to do, he will do. I can stay the Zahedriel forces for a while if need be. Bushwick has not been heard of for days. I do not believe that he is on what you call an delegation. No. Diplomatic mission. I believe the best option, if you want to save the prisoners, is to break them out and run.
Can I roll an insight check to see if he's like trying to get us caught or something?
Yeah, roll an insight.
13.
This guy, and he has no face. He like no emotional face, but no tone.
Really
Automaton.
hard to read. Yeah.
No. You're like, I've stared in the face of elk. They're emotionless creatures. You stare at him like you're not being subtle. You're just like you're staring into him, and he like looks at you. And what he's saying, he full-heartedly believes. Vincent von Vanderbilt is a man of authority and goodness. Even though they didn't kill this one person, there are still 3 bodies that lay on their count.
So you're saying that Vincent von Vanderbilt will do whatever he thinks his God says and not what we say?
If his God says they need to die, he will vote for the execution.
Or execute them himself.
Oh.
No, we may be pirates, but we still respect the law of the paradise.
Oh, good lord.
But
Lawless, but law and lawlessness is how we survive.
I mean, yeah, true. I mean, Erden, like, I'm not opposed to the idea of breaking them out.
Breaking the law. Meow, meow. Could you help us?
No, if my hand is shown on this plan, then I will be executed. My islands will be redistributed. My people and our technology will go to, our treasures will go to everyone.
And
I have a proposition here. When my sister used to do something bad and I saw her do it, she'd be like, "Pray, if I get caught, I'm blaming you. If we get caught, maybe you were part of the plan. But if we're successful with your help, then we won't need to tell it was you because we won't get caught."
Are you blackmailing me?
he's not.
I don't know what that means.
roll a persuasion check.
Okay.
You have to be. You have to give me the full number because you're persuading him, so he would have to roll what?
Insight?
Insight?
Yeah, maybe. But I rolled a 22.
Oh, you fucking lucky prick.
Woo!
Roll a 21.
Oh!
Roll a 21.
19 plus 3, baby.
5 insight.
Oh.
16 plus 5.
Woo!
Whatever aid I give cannot be physical. What do you need?
Sexual. No.
I am not designed for that purpose, nor will I ever be.
Freedom to the automatons!
That is my stabbing hand.
Oh god. Okay, well well, when we were trying to kill elk, you'd be like, oh, make a little noise on the other side, and they'll look that way, and then you can like hop down from a tree and stab them. We could do not the stabbing, but if you could distract them, maybe we'll have an easier time pulling them out or something. I don't know.
I think I can come up with something. The less you know, the better. But you will know when your time to strike is.
The less you know is my life motto, friend.
Random question. Dude,
I may have a random answer.
It's more of a DM question. How many guards were there that we noticed?
The answer is purple.
Random answer achieved. Continue. When you went, there was just one, the portly fat guard. That's the only one you saw.
I mean, yeah.
You can ask Rory if he knows anything.
Yeah. I'll tell him. We just saw the one guard at the prison. Is there any more of them? Is there like more than one level? Is there like?
Well, you know that there are 3 levels to
Okay.
that prison plus the roof.
Okay, so is there?
Those that
Yeah, is it the one guard for the entire place?
that is what's great about the paradise. You can escape the gallows as you wish. There is a harbor between you and escape, with many pirates looking to make coin. That one guard may just be the greeter. There could be others. I am not in charge of the facilities. Bushwick usually takes care of everything on the Central Isles. But, as I said, what is going on inside the prison is yours. I will help with keeping the harbor distracted.
I have a question, Rory. You said Bushwick. You didn't think he was on a diplomatic mission? Do you think he might have sided with one of the continents? Should we be
Not
fearful?
at all. Not at all. Not possible. Bushwick will do what is best for the pass. He created it. He made sure the islands were liberated from control of governments and invited anyone who wanted to live freely under the banner and gifted the islands to the strongest.
I'm just waiting for my island.
You could always do what happened to Santiago.
To Bushwick? And take his island?
No.
Oh.
No, Santiago. She has recently regained control of her islands.
Who had it before her?
It was a non-stop war field. Zone.
Area. Island. Okay. Well, yeah, perhaps that's a future plan. If we want an island, that'd be cool. Put a bunch of elk and just have a fucking elk island.
New Pelt's Lane.
Oh, Pelt's Lane! But only elk pelt. We'll get so strong eating all that elk meat. Oh boy. We'd be the mighty men of the Gill. Oh,
Asher's mouth starts to water. Nobody notices but himself.
Okay, well, when should we do this thing? When are you going to distract? Do we have some time, or should we run right now and go try to break free?
No, you came here to ask me questions. I say that you do the same with Vanderbilt to keep appearances.
Yeah, makes
Right.
sense.
Yes. So, what around what time? Sunset? When's the vote?
You were supposed to vote at sundown.
Oh.
I think it best to strike at the cover of night. If you vote to execute, usually we won't execute till the next morning. Make it an event so the crowd can see and have a great old time.
Usually. This might be a fuck up.
If this is a fuck up, we will just have more of you to slaughter to the masses.
Oh god. Perhaps like 1 hour after sundown. Like we'll do the vote, wait like half an hour, and then do the thing.
Oh, we could we could vote, and I, I don't know. Like I was gonna say, we could vote to say that we want them slaughtered, and then go break them out.
Right. And then they wouldn't blame us. They'd blame someone else.
Yeah.
We could pretend that we're dead. And be like, but then leave. Fuck, that might not work. They can't find our bodies and us not be there.
What do you think, Turtle Man?
He's a bit pensive at times.
You're very quiet, Donnie. We can't hear you at all. You're in your shell.
He might be slightly distracted.
No, I forgot to fix the mic after I had to reboot. I think that's a good plan. We vote to slaughter, and then we can go get them out. We can have our boat on the other side of the island, out of the harbor, so we can just go to the other side, jump on the boat as quick as possible.
It might be suspicious to have our boat leave.
Well, how are we going to leave without our boat?
I mean, after nightfall, as soon as nightfall hits, we could tell Foghorn to toot toot to the other side.
Yeah, I don't mean him leave right now. I mean, after the vote, we tell him to get over to the other side. We take the little rowboat over to the island and go break them out, and then jump on our boat and leave.
Right.
And get the fuck out and head to Seption.
Right.
I mean, we were only here to vote, so we can do the vote and just say, okay, we're
done.
gonna continue on our way. Yeah. That's
Alright.
the only reason why we came here.
That's a
We
good
shouldn't be
point.
suspicious.
Like, bye, we're going back to the Southern Isle, and just park on the other side.
Well, no, they know. We know we want to go to Seption.
Oh, right, but once we're on our way, we do need to remember to not run into Santiago, because Salty Sally wants to blast our asses.
It's okay. If we see her, we'll just throw Asher overboard.
We'll just offer her Asher.
Oh, she won't know that Ash is there until she boards, and we just won't let her board. She won't be like angry, like,
I'll
kill
just
him!
reiterate. Just put me in a barrel, drag me behind the ship. Like, if that's the case, just like, whoop.
Also, dye, like, put like a color on your hair. Just dye your fur.
The bunny did not have a mohawk. This can't be the right bunny.
Or we could shave all your hair. Yeah.
I was gonna say, you've heard of a naked cat, right? Well, now it's a naked rabbit.
Oh, God. Imagine
This
the
does
sun
not sound
damage.
pleasant. I read a book once where they did this to a robot.
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
Made him rust colored. It wasn't a good time.
Just painted him.
I think I read that too. Didn't he blow up?
Yeah, he's quite
Very
famous.
valiant,
Yes.
by the way. Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so I think that's it, right, Rory? We're done here, and then we'll wait a bit, do the Vincent Van Vanderbilt, talk to him, see what he has to say, and then wait for the vote, do the vote, and then basically leave.
Well, technically, you gave me your vote, which is to slaughter.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
Perfect. I will also keep my end of the bargain, create a distraction to keep the harbor busy, to
Yeah.
keep eyes away. And I will also try to communicate with the Zahadriel to see if we can get more time.
Yes.
Especially if the prisoners escape, that buys us way more time.
Yes, of course.
Alright, pleasant evening, well, day, because it's still somewhat day, I don't know, it's really dark in here. Let's go back on the deck.
Thank you, Captain Ratchet.
Not a problem. He walks out, you see like the guys who were, like the robots that were shoveling are just leaning on their shovels and goes, "You bunch of sack of bolts, get back to work." Just run back in.
Cool. So we can just go back to our boat now and kind of wait.
Wait till evening fall. I will communicate with Vanderbilt that you will talk to him when he blesses your boat.
I mean, there's also we could just talk to him when he comes to bless our boat.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Because the vote is supposed to be at sundown. If he blesses at night, we've already missed the vote.
Oh, I thought he was coming before the vote.
I don't know. I will just communicate that when he blesses your boat, you will vote. Vote, boat.
Vote, boat. Yes.
All right. Then you guys just... Are you taking the ladder prey, or are you scaling down again?
No, I'll scale down, of course.
I was gonna say I
Roll
just
an
jumped down.
athletics this time.
13.
You slip about halfway and just land in the boat, and it just starts to rock. Erden, you jump in for the boat or the water?
Oh, I'm not jumping. I'm going down this.
Oh.
I said Prey would just probably jump down.
So you guys are climbing down the ladder. You see Prey going. A little bit of a dent where he landed. The 2 seats that you had to sit on are now broken. It is now just a standing rowboat.
A paddle board.
Right, so you guys get in, you row to the ship, and you see Foghorn's there. He's now with a full crew, yelling at people where to go, what to do, all this stuff. And just give me a minute here, just gotta... shit. Not that one. That one? Moment here. I know that I have their names somewhere.
While we wait for
There you
that,
go.
if anybody watching is not
Yes.
following, please follow, because we do this every Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern. Thank you. Carry on.
You can see Foghorn is now surrounded by the 3 specific people like you hired that were expertise, like the cook, a navigator, and a first mate for when Erden goes off to shore. As you guys climb, he goes, "There they be, the owners of the sea, the ocean elk.
Yes.
Oh, how goes it in the paradise?
Hello.
The crew just stops. Loots, the other workers are still running around. And then he's there with the ones that you know are called Franz Gutenberg,
Fussbin.
Dona Maria Cortez.
Right.
So,
Oop.
what's going on?
Has Vanderbilt, whatever, came to bless our ship yet? I'll ask that to Foghorn.
I fucking hope not. Fucking Asher told me he'd give me a warning.
Yes, well, we haven't seen him yet, so we don't know he's coming. He's supposed to come at... when is he supposed to come?
Close to nightfall, I think, right? Or was it just
right now
not
it's like
Before the
talked
vote
about?
or after the vote?
It's like, well, now that it's going to be communicated by Rory, he's going to basically talk to you while he comes to bless your boat. It's going to be time to you for vote. Basically,
Okay,
you
both vote,
delayed
that's
the
right.
vote till night. So right now it's about like almost dusk. Basically,
Foghorn looks at you like, I'm whipping this crew into shape, showing them how to treat the elk like a lady. You want to take your replacements and show them about your vessel?
Or
All right.
so Pray, since you're the cook.
Oh, didn't we
you
hire a
get to
cook?
be-
The 3 people we hired are not a
Yes.
cook.
Oh, no, but he's the cook, and you're off ship.
yeah, when we're on the ship, you're the cook.
Oh, I thought I was liberated of my chores. Fuck. Okay, well.
You just see this very like scraggly beard, wild-eyed halfling.
Smoke up, people like, hello, name's Gully Fussbin. I'll be the replacement cook.
Hello, Gully Fishbin. Let's see what kind of meat we can prepare. Are we supposed to have a fancy meal? Or can we just do something quick here? Because I'm not a huge fan of role-playing cooking, but let's go.
Show me to the kitchen.
And you go to the kitchen and you're like, "What's the kitchen?" And he just starts. He looks fucking wild. He looks like a monkey swinging from vines, running from cupboard to cupboard, just making a fucking medley of a stew. And you taste it, and it's salty, it's rich, it's creamy. It's like a really good chowder.
Oh,
He may look insane, but he is good at cooking. And he looks, he's like,
Any specific meat for the owner that I should keep on hand at all times?
elk? Elk would be great. Also, are you looking for a full-time job?
I love a full-time job. This is kind of why I boarded a ship.
Yes, well, you can be the full-time cook. Just talk to Donnie about payment. 100 gold or so a day, I'm not sure. Just talk to Donnie, and we'll make it work.
Sounds like a deal.
and he extends his hand to you.
You're one of the owners, aren't you?
I am, yes, of course. I'm the mightiest of the men of the Gill, and I shake his hand.
Perfect. Who's Donnie's the turtle, you say?
Donnie's the turtle, yes.
And he's laughing. He just walks up the stairs to go see Donnie. Navigator would be the one who speaks to Erden, and that is Donna Maria Cortez.
Donna Maria.
She is a very Donna Maria. She's very plainly dressed. She has like a bit tri-pointed hat. She looks it's like. So, do you have any maps of where you're going, of the sheet, anything at all that would help me navigate?
Do I have any of that?
Fuck no, you guys have never bought it. You've let Foghorn do everything.
Yes. So, no.
But I can navigate the stars. It's going to delay some long travel. So I believe when we make landfall, you should maybe buy some maps, waterways, something to help when you're not on ship and we can gain you extra cash.
Yeah, that is a good advice. You could always talk to Foghorn if he has any of those hidden anywhere, but as far as I know,
As you say this, Foghorn's just like at the helm, just like greasing up the wheel and stuff, making sure like everything's still good. Just,
Ha 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 ha! Maps! I go by gut feeling, boy! Don't you know?
Makes sense. Makes sense.
So she basically like, as much as you're showing her about the ship, about the ocean out, and she's kind of showing, like Leo was showing you broad things of the ship. She's now like reeling that in and showing you like navigational things, like if Foghorn needs help and she's busy doing something or she's down, this is how you help navigate. So if you need to make a navigation check, it will be a less higher DC than the rest of the point.
Cool.
For the deckhand, I assume that Franz Gutenberg would probably be with Donnie and Mr. Lepus. Oh, hello. I'm Mr. Gutenberg. But,
Do you know Haagen-Dazs? Scoops Haagen-Dazs?
Scoop Haagen-Dazs.
Yes, we come from the same village.
Well, he's dead. He was ripped in half by, what is it, sand spiders?
Yes, he's dead.
He's dead.
That's right. The first NPC we named.
First NPC name, ripped in half.
Like, I knew the name was familiar, and I was like, who the fuck was that? Yeah, okay. I remember.
Oh, well, such is the way of the seas.
Oh, yeah.
So, do you know how to be deckhands, or do I have to show you?
Well, I'm usually in the crow's nest.
So you have to yell out to the crew. I will show you how to yell to the crew. And basically, he spends the rest of the time showing you how to command the crew, and it's terrifying because he's very friendly, speaks like this to everyone. But when it comes to commands, like Master Sails, like he just turns like full straight-faced anger, and then just like,
Oh, see, they're working pretty good.
Does he also teach him a little bit of yodeling?
Best I got is butchering it, and I'm sorry for any yodelers.
Yes, the mass amount of yodelers that watch me on Twitch are all offended. My viewership will drop to 0 now. How dare you do that?
How dare they disrespect Haagen-Dazs?
That was so offensive.
So fancy. Okay, this bit's done. And end scene. So, you guys are there getting used to your ship. Bonnie and Asher, him showing you like different things you can tell. During a combat encounter on the ship or in inclement weather, it will be easier for both of you to command the crew and tell them to do things. Because they see you as the, not like they know you're the owners, but they see you as people who they need to take commands from as Haagen-Dazs. Gutenberg. You guys practice praise, sitting in, actually before we do this, as you guys are getting trained, Donnie, little halfling, scraggly goes, "Oh, I heard you're Donnie."
Yes, I'm done.
Well, the owner of the ship with the horns and the big rippling muscles struck a bargain with me and shook me hand. Told me that I get paid 100 gold a day if I was the cook.
He's big. He's strong. He's not the smartest or in charge of the butts.
Are you telling me? And he starts to raise his voice. You telling me that when the owner of this ship promises gold, that the other three can back out at any time? And like you can see, like some of the sailors start to turn their heads, like, that doesn't sound like good employment security to me.
See, the problem is, he just has no idea what he's talking about.
He like everybody's just watching. Like most of the crew around you are just watching. He goes, "So, how about come to an agreement there, Turtle Man?"
Am I sitting? Am I standing next to Donnie at this point? Still? Or
you 100% heard this fucking thing going down. He now leans into Donnie, like now he's making sure nobody else can hear him, and like as if they're having a private conversation. He goes, "You give me 100 gold, I'll be the cook for the next 3 months."
I don't really have 100 gold I can afford to pay you.
So Asher, is there anything you want to do?
We have a whole crew we have to...
I'll at this point, because I'm about the same height as the halfling, so it's not like we're on even terms, but I'm just gonna
Bite his neck.
yeah, I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder, and I'm gonna like peer at him, like with all possible like demonic intent behind like the rage in my eyes that nobody really knows is there.
And cast
I'm gonna
inflict
be like,
wounds.
No, God, no.
Again.
No.
That's what you get for telling tales.
Yeah. I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder, and I'll be like, "You saw what Prey and I did to Captain Santiago. You signed up for employment here. We could keep you here, or you can voluntarily fuck off."
I like this.
Roll an intimidation check.
I like this.
You have to beat a 14.
50. It was 14 plus 1.
He goes. You can see that as you say this, he sees the whole crew is now watching him.
Can I? Oh, sorry. Could I? I know I could not really get advantage now, but can I like show him my fangs.
Oh,
Just-
shit.
Your
Looks
two,
like-
your two front teeth sharpen a little bit, and he just goes. Alright, so that good. And like he like slaps your arm like so it like shakes it off his shoulders. Right, and the 100 gold will be next month's pay. Not a problem, not a problem. And he just goes downstairs and then looks at Prey. Goes, gold a week, right?
The what? Sorry, I missed the words.
100 gold a week, right?
I thought it was a day. I don't know.
I
Just talk to Donnie up for the
I just-
agreement. I do not handle the
See,
money.
I talked to Donnie, and what he said was, whatever coin Prey has on him that he doesn't give me, you can give me as my payment.
That sounds exactly like something Donnie would say.
So what gold you got on you now?
I have no gold on me.
Well,
Well, fuck.
for whatever you give me.
I'll give you a high five. Okay.
What?
So you know, your bunny man, his teeth went from square to a bit pointier there.
Oh.
Moment, and it was
It's probably his diet.
Scary.
All those leafy things must make your teeth rot.
all right. Well, I'll be cooking up some more chowder and gonna find out for you, big man. And he like slaps you on the butt and just starts working.
That's sort
You
of
slap him on the
awkward.
butt because he can't reach anywhere else.
Exactly.
He's going like
Slung
this.
his ass.
Yeah.
Thank you for the butt slap, but please don't do that. I am a quarter of your employer. Carry on.
So you guys go up, you get trained on the ship, and then you see at the war vessel of Vanderbilt. It like he's not even taking a rowboat. He's bringing his whole fucking. The best way I can describe it is how the Black Pearl looks, like just blackened wood. It looks like something that shouldn't be floating because it's so weather damaged but it's still afloat. With its stained sails and everything, and Umberlee's crest just right on the main mast. You see Vanderbilt's just behind the wheel. He goes, "Drop anchor!" Drop anchor next to you goes, "Lower gunplank." And just like his men just every time he yells a command, just drop it down, and he walks down to your ship. He goes, "Well," of course, Foghorn is nowhere to be seen. You saw that
Yeah,
ship coming. He's fucking gone.
I was just about to say, if I see Foghorn around, I'll be like, hey.
He fucking dipped down below deck. He goes, "Oh, is your entire crew?"
Yes.
Alright, and they're all here on the main deck for the blessing. If not, please gather them so that we can begin a prayer.
I'll just look at everybody and I'll just like make a movement to.
Okay, so everybody-
Booga, 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 booga.
All your crew gathers on the main deck. Goes, "Alright," and he raises his hand, and you just see off the gangplank just 20 guys and just surround the group. He goes, "This is no hard feelings. Search the ship!" You see just 5 more guys just walk down, and they start searching the ship. Still standing there watching you guys.
Vendor shit. What the fuck are you doing?
It is
I'll-
not-
Sorry, as this happens, I'll just whisper to Foghorn what's going on and that he has to find the best hiding spot known to man.
Oh, because you have
Okay,
the
I'm
earring.
Gonna roll, I'm gonna roll 3d20. Steal one. So 4. Sorry, 4. Steal one is Foghorn because that is my main dice. I'm going to grab 3 more d20 for the people who are searching. Your fucking bag there. Okay. In purple. So I'll give you the numbers. You tell Foghorn to hide. He goes, "Not a big ship, lad. I'll find where I can." You start you're like as if he's trying to squeeze somewhere.
Worst case, jump off the ship
Ooh.
somehow.
Ooh,
He did.
Foghorn rolled good. He rolled good. Okay.
The whole time this is happening, as second mate, I'll I'm guessing I was probably like close to Vanderbilt, whatever, when he did that. So I'm just gonna like stare him right in the eyes the entire time they're looking at around.
And Prey, you asked him what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
So his guys run off. You hear just him going, "I found a good spot. Don't worry, lad. They won't find me in here." And that's all you hear, the last thing in your earring. So as you are glaring, Donnie, are you doing anything while this is going on?
No, I think I'm just standing there. I'm watching, trying to figure out what's going on at this point.
So, I assume that it's like you four and then your crew behind? Or are you all mixed within the crowd?
I mean, I'm gonna say that I was probably up close because I told everybody to like.
Yeah, I feel like the party is probably front and center.
So
I'm gonna try to hide in the distance as much as I can because I didn't want him to overhear me talking to Foghorn. Like, I can easily fade because I'm so small. Whee!
So, as you say, "What the shit, Vander shit, what the fuck?" And he goes, "I do understand that this is abrupt, and it is a bit leaves a bad taste in my mouth because it is very deceitful and volatile. This is not a takeover. This is a search. As a practitioner of the holy for the bitch queen Umberly herself, it is my duty to make sure that when an evil sign, an evil religious symbol is found, you are not depositing a cult onto our shores. One that I can't. Can you roll a stealth check, Asher?
Yeah. I was like, "Buddy, man, just kick him off the ship."
Did you roll?
No, not yet.
I rolled a 1.
It is a 13.
He's too focused on answering, and he assumes his men are doing a good job. He goes, "When we had a conversation about blessing this boat, your religious man is displaying a religious symbol that has been stripped from the history records and stripped from all religious text. I only know what it is because I've seen it in visions, and every vision that I've seen it in has led to nothing but total annihilation and destruction of everything known to man."
Well, if I can say something, Vander shit, if there is an evil religion, it is the cunt queen, because she took something away from me that is very dear. Now,
Did you make an offering before you hit the seas?
She can have my cock if she wants it. I've offered that before. However, if there's, speaking of evil here, I think killing people because they didn't pay you sounds a bit evil to me. Maybe it's just me getting a bit frustrated with you thinking you have authority over us. Maybe that's it. And I'll cast like Armor of Agathis on myself as I like start to like.
Okay, give me. Just gotta look some shit up because you're very, very charismatic, Prey.
I am. I really am. I
You can keep your
legit
speech
am though.
going. Keep your speech going. He's listening to every word and clinging.
I'm waiting for a response to what I just said. Be like, you think you have authority over us?
Just give me a minute here.
Sounds like a fucking cancel culture. Just like you're trying to hide my symbol.
Yeah. Asher, loud and proud, buddy.
Just spring from nowhere, like get on him and the cast inflict wounds. Just
Okay.
From the crowd, just like
Work last
from
time.
the top rope.
You straight up said the cunt queen can have hit your cock.
Yeah.
Her words exactly iterated to the high priest of Umberly on the 5 Isles.
Yes, that's
So
what I
as you're
say.
saying this, so what are you saying Like, what were the last words you said to him as you cast Armor of Agathis?
You think you have
Authority.
Yeah, you think you have authority over us?
I have authority upon the Northern Isles, but she has authority on the seas! And he just goes like this. I get everybody around Prey to roll a dexterity saving throw, please.
Does that
Number
include?
I
two
around Prey.
is for
Does that include me?
Prey. Actually, I'll have to check if you.
23.
I'm guessing I would be there too.
So you Prey, yeah, dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, that's cocked.
Let me grab the dice I need. Okay, let's say it's this one right here. So what did you roll, Erden?
I rolled a 14. 14. Yeah.
So you just succeed, Prey.
It's a 4 for me.
Okay. Asher, would you say you were? How far would you be from Prey?
He said he was in the crowd, so I don't know.
I was trying to fade in the crowd so I could talk to Foghorn unheard.
Give me a minute. I'll just roll 3 dex saves for the crew around you. 8, 11, and 12. Those guys are gone. They're dead.
Dead. Did he like touch me or like cast an area thing?
Cast an area thing.
Okay.
So he straight up goes, "She controls the seas!" And he goes like this, and as he's going like this, and as he's screaming, Asher, you would realize, because the 3 of them are focused on him, you see a cloud just form above your ship, and a bolt of lightning just crashes on Prey. As Prey, you take 19 points of damage, and all of you around him take half. 3 of your crew members are just ash.
Which is 9.
Dory, could you update my HP because I'm not on my computer?
Yeah, I can do that.
Thanks. So I think half.
So you take
As
9.
he says this and he calls the lightning on the Prey, he just takes a deep breath going, "I apologize. I lack composure." Cloud is still just swarming above.
So do I see the 3 men, like 3 of them that are dead?
3 of them are just like, as the lightning crashes and spreads and hits you guys, these guys just get hit by it and
So
they just spray upon the rest of your crew. He's holding his fist and taking deep breaths, just staring at Prey, calming down.
Oh no. This is not done here. I'm not just
No,
taking that.
that's what
Okay. Yeah.
That's what he's doing.
but like, if I have time, I don't know what Prey's planning on doing.
Rolling
I
initiative.
know what Prey's doing.
Yeah, rolling initiative is what I'm planning on doing.
Okay. Just 'cause
You can react before because you are faster than Prey.
okay. As I see this, I mean, I get struck too, so I'm just gonna like move next to Prey, put my hand like, kind of like, not like necessarily telling him to like back off, but just like kind of like pushing him a little bit, and I'll just look at Vanderbilt, and I'll just say, you took 3 of our men. Now you owe us 3 of your men.
Give me a minute. I gotta check something on his sheet. Roll persuasion check with advantage.
Oh.
He will roll a insight. That's all I can think of to roll against perception. That's a 23 on my end. 23 on my end.
No. The intimidation?
No, persuasion.
Persuasion. Still probably a no. Oh, yeah, definitely a no. I'm still very shy, so my voice is very shaky. So you owe us
before he
3
gets-
men.
Before he gets to respond, Prey wants to roll for initiative. So this is gonna be hard because I have to. Your crew. I will say, as you're talking and stuff, and the ashes are scattered, your crew runs. Like like they're running and they're not attacking. They're just pushing against Vanderbilt's crew, and he's just going. They're unarmed. Let them go. And like you just see your crew running, finding any spot they can to hide. So I will put I'll probably put Foghorn, and because I don't have their tokens yet, because I didn't expect Prey to be. I just love pissing off 5 islands people, 5 flags people.
Well, I was told to exact vengeance, and I lost a daughter to this storm god, so I think this is a good thing.
Jesus. All right. So you guys are on the boat. So I will say that. Actually, I'll check what my enemy's tokens are. See if I got anything good here. I will put this one as not a Triton, but still. Boop. There.
Doesn't matter.
Prey would be right. Prey would be right here. Donnie would be right here. Erden would be right here. Your crew is just scrambling about, and I will open up the initiative tracker.
Question before we roll for initiative, because I am also faster than Prey.
Yeah, you can if you want to.
In the shuffle of everybody moving around and stuff like that, as the chaos is happening, can I try to climb a little bit, like on some of the masts, like not all the way up, but like stealthily try to climb up?
Yeah, roll a stealth check, please. I will roll a insight for his crew. So just give me a minute there. I just gotta add his crew's initiative. And his initiative. Okay, give me a minute.
Serious fuck hope that 18 is good enough, but we will see.
Okay, just give me a minute here. I just gotta add the initiative for him, which is you guys. Oh, I have to. You guys again. We add you. So turn. There you go. So you guys can punch in your thing, and I will roll for his crew. Just give me a moment.
This is like the 5th fucking 9 that I rolled. I rolled with advantage. 2 9s. I have -1.
Okay, so perception is wisdom. All right.
When you get a weighted die, usually you weight it towards the higher end.
I know. The worst thing is, like, I roll my 2 d20s that I have, and yeah, both 9s. I was like,
Give me a minute here, because I just realized something too. So if I go back here, I will add this one for his turn. Roll. So 4 plus 4 plus. So, close that.
I still have more HP than most of you.
Right. Oh, you rolled a 1 Prey?
Yep.
Fuck.
Classic.
Nope, did it wrong again. Discipline. All right, so Asher, since you're actually first to go, so you rolled a stealth check. So I will say that since before Prey could do anything for initiative, I will give you the turn for the climb. We will say that. So his crew perception is what?
How
Wisdom?
high can you hop up? Because I feel like you could probably hop a good chunk of it if you wanted to.
I don't think the
Perception of
hop necessarily has a height. It's just like a lateral, like it's
Like a
not
soaring,
vertical.
like.
Yeah.
What did you? What was your roll, Asher?
For my stealth,
18. Yeah, 18.
18.
They don't see the crew, and Vanderbilt seems focused on your 3 allies. The crew is his crew and your crew are just like it's a frenzy right now. They're swarming out.
Yes, this is why I want to take advantage of this situation.
So yeah, it's your turn. What would you like to do there, Bunny Man?
I'm going to. How far is he from me? Like, Is he kind of where he is right now on
He's
roll
where
20?
he is on the deck. You guys, can climb. You climbed what? 35 feet or 30 feet?
Well, I didn't want to climb the full amount. That would be like too painful to jump. Like I basically wanted like.
Okay, so you would
jump on
since
him.
you were in the back, you would be here because you were here, then you wanted to climb, so you climbed up here. So I'll say you made it onto the mast, like the beam that goes across, all the way to there. But you made it to like where the sail is tied up. So you can try walking across it to your walking speed to get to where you could jump on him. Because where you were backing into the crowd, you'd be on to climb up on the ropes and stuff.
Yeah, that's fair. I will do this.
Could you roll an acrobatics check?
Yes.
Because ropes you can four, whereas this one you're like shit.
I'll take acrobatics. It's fine. 15.
See, so you walk and like you put your feet on some ropes. You're like shit. Okay, Mr. Voice, please help me.
Yes, I decided to name the deity that is like trying to entice me, Mr. Voice.
Mr. Voice.
Because I don't know his name. Mr. Voice.
I did talk to him.
So you
Mr. Voice.
So you make it over. Yeah, you make it over there. You can easily do what you need to do.
I will jump on this Vandercunt.
Okay, could you roll just a dexterity check to try just to see how, you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to say like
accurate
just
are you?
accuracy. Thank you. Or if you want, you can roll an attack. Because are you attacking at the same time?
I am going to land on him and use inflict wounds.
Yes.
Basically.
Kill him.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
So do you want to attack
Sure.
roll?
Well, wait a minute. Actually, got something. Hey, you can certainly do that if you want. Roll to hit, please.
Kill him. Forest me.
This is the voice that I'm hearing now. Is this the voice?
That's not the voice. That's just
Everybody's
praise.
everybody's gonna hear that voice when it's my turn.
I'm planning on doing something similar.
17.
You jump. As you jump, like, I'm gonna get this motherfucker. And as soon you think you're gonna fucking just bitch slap him as like you walk by, and as you go to bitch slap him, he just grabs your hand and goes, "There you are."
So he was an unseen
Okay,
attacker, so you should have
I'm still
advantage.
You can get advantage. Bray just wants to murder another Five Flags member.
For the record, though, if he's touching me, technically, could I not still inflict wounds?
Oh, touch is this. If you're casting a spell, it's coming from your hand. You're not like, ha, you caught my wrist. Spell comes out of my elbow, motherfucker.
Yeah. the titty guns from Austin Powers.
So advantage, you say? Okay.
Yeah, you get another roll because Prey wants to murder this guy.
Well, that's much better.
Is it?
Wait, sorry. Okay, hold on. For spellcasting, it's plus wisdom.
Plus proficiency plus wisdom.
Oh fuck. Okay, that wasn't 17.
So 19 the first one?
No, I didn't do my proficiency, so 19 the first one.
So what's your spell casting? It's 10 plus your proficiency plus your.
No, not the
Casting?
DC. The plus to hit is wisdom plus proficiency.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I forgot proficiency.
What's your spell
So
save DC? 8 plus
Well,
your proficiency plus.
inflict wounds is not a spell save DC. It's
an attack
I'm just
roll.
asking to make sure I have my NPC stuff right.
It's
So
8 plus wisdom
spells-
plus proficiency, so 13.
Cool. Just making sure. So what's the damage?
it would be
Did
as a
you,
level 2 spell. Hold on.
did you roll?
I think it's
I was gonna say, did you roll the second one? See if it was a crit. You rolled it, and it was not a crit.
I didn't roll the second one. That was the first one. 19 was the first roll with proficiency.
No, you re-rolled, and you said that's much better.
Oh yes, it wasn't a crit though.
Yeah.
So okay, hold on. I know it's D10s, but it's just a matter of how many I'm losing. I'm having a brain fart. So 4 D10.
A level 2?
Yeah, it's 3d10 as a like a level 1, and then if I cast it as a level 2, it's 1 extra d10.
Yeah.
Hold on. 5. That is
You guys can't hear, but this is a bob.
Am I bobbing my head correctly?
Nope.
25 necrotic damage.
Oh, motherfucker, let's go! Woo!
25. Fucking hurt. That hurt a lot. So you
you
almost slip. You get there, you jump. So I will put you right over here. And as you actually, I know exactly where I'm gonna put you. Not right there. You go right over here. Can you remove your aura because you don't have light on right now? You
I still have the aura? I thought I took that off a while ago.
I don't see it.
I do. So it's just me and you that see it then.
Oh yeah, okay, never mind. I see it now. Yes, I'll take
You,
it off. Sorry.
You run. As you reach where he is, you kick off with your foot, and you just wind up. Somatic presence.
What did the 5 fingers say to the face?
And he goes, huh? And you just, boom, just bitch slap him right across the face. And you guys see just necrotic energy shoot from his cheek down his neck as he just gasp. That hurt my throat. And Asher's just like, yeah! And he looks at you and goes, so first of all, that was 25. So 25 divided by 2 is what?
Oh, interesting that he
Resistant.
resists necrotic damage, but it is
Not
12.
resisting. I have to roll a 12. I've got to roll a concentration.
Oh, half the damage, or yeah.
Plus my con. No. Call lightning. The clouds. As he gets slapped, the clouds get slapped out of existence at the same time.
Nice.
And he just. Let me read this for a second.
Oh, this is gonna be good. I hate being last though.
I will also state as a bonus action.
Could you,
I will. Yes. Yes.
Could you
Yes.
please roll a dexterity saving throw?
Yes. Yes. I shall do this for you, Papa.
El papi. Hello, can you hear me, señor? Amigo?
This is gonna be Jordan's next character. Yeah, he has to make that voice.
Dex save, dex save, dex save. Not my strong suit, but that's a 19.
Have you heard of my god Umberly?
That's
My
8.
God, Umberly.
Oh, you take 8 points of thunder damage. You're lucky you succeeded that because that was max damage on his fucking Wrath of the Storm.
How much?
So
you
as
say
you
think? 8.
as you bitch slap him across the face and the clouds just out of existence, you see like the lines recede from his neck and he just looks at you, goes, no, and just you boom of his voice knocks you back on your ass as you scramble back up, and you take 8 points of damage. It is now his turn.
I said as a bonus action. You interrupted me the first time.
Go ahead.
I will cast Healing Word on. Which can I determine
you-
which one of my
You can't.
allies looks?
If you cast more than one spell a turn, one of them has to be a cantrip.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
Yep.
I shut myself again. I ready Santiago's rapier.
What is this one? I like that one. I will check that one out.
No.
Moment. Just
No.
No, senor. No.
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 Don't funk with my cleric. Oh, miss. Combat D20 for eventually after Praise turn. Eventually, if we make it there. I'll just roll it now. Come on. We need something good, not negative.
Let's see.
17, baby. What is 17?
Let's see something real quick.
2 temporary hit points.
Resistance next round.
You good now, guys? All right, so this hits Prey, Donnie, and Asher. Erden, it misses you, but it hits everybody else aside from Erden. Could I get you guys to roll Constitution saving throws? 14 is what you need.
14 is what I got. Baby.
Nat 20 for 21.
Natural
Okay.
20.
Natural 20.
Yeah, I did hit the button.
That will be an 8 for me.
So Asher fails, Prey and Donnie succeed. So Prey and Donnie, you take half this damage. Just gotta find the dice.
Asher gets fucked.
Can I ask what he's casting?
He is casting Shatter at 4th level.
So it hits Asher, me, and Donnie, but not himself?
10-foot radius from yourself, right?
No, it's a point you pick.
Oh. Yeah, he has to roll it too.
4th level shatter on yourself. Let's go, baby.
No. Let me, because I didn't read that spell correctly.
So
So I
Erden,
think-
Asher, or Erden, Donnie,
Yes, yes, yes.
and Prey instead.
No, I want it because he wants Asher.
Ooh.
I want to see so where he is. So if I put him here,
He's between essentially me and Asher.
here. I'll put him right. If I put the point right.
He
So
wants to
what he's going
Purge
to
the
do?
bunny man.
He's going,
The bunny
he's
man?
going to move. Actually, I'll move. Can Erden? You can see, right?
Okay.
I think he'd get either there. I'm thinking. Oh, I get what he's gonna do. He's going to move right here on the fucking, and I'll roll a dex. See if he
Ooh.
can keep straight. That's a 19, so he's standing on the banister as he casts Shatter right there where Erden is. 10-foot radius still hits Prey, Donnie, and Asher, but not Erden. Thank you for putting your aura, Erden.
No problem.
I don't see it. It's
It
weird.
helps me. That's I don't know.
I don't
Me
need
and-
to see it. It's fine.
Yeah, so Asher, you failed. So you guys take half this damage. Asher, you take it all. Okay. That is 10, 14, 16, 21.
So 10.
Cool. Exactly what I needed to go down.
Oh, fuck.
So Asher goes down.
The rapier goes bling 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 on the ground.
All because you had to tell the DM that he was gonna get hit by this potentially.
It was gonna hit you regardless.
It's worth it. Like I like that he's being honest.
Right, that's true. You were gonna get hit in the first scenario.
So I didn't know. Like I don't play spellcasters a lot. I'm
No,
a
it's
very
all good.
martial guy.
We don't
I'm
hold,
just explaining.
we don't hold it personally.
Yeah, so that's 21. And he's going to say.
I love that he's cast 2 area of effect spells before I've had a turn in combat.
He
Fucking
looks at you, and so he's gonna look at Erden and go.
I didn't hear anything.
I'm just thinking.
He
about
hasn't said it yet.
Okay. Okay. I thought he was saying it. I was like, here.
He just
looks
looks.
like
You're
he
like,
froze.
you haven't said anything yet. You tell him that.
He looks
What?
at you. He looks at you and goes, "That is 2 islands turned against your ship in one day. Not be here at sunrise." He just dives into the water. You do get an attack of opportunity, Asher, if you want.
I'm down. I don't know.
Oh,
what
you're
you're
down.
talking
So
about.
he as he jumps, he goes, he looks at his men and goes, "Abandon the ship, kill the rabbit." He's jumping, he says that. So he's giving his men the option. It is now, he's gone.
That's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, but I had to think of my shit, man. Come
Yeah.
on. So it is now Erden's turn. Erden, what would you like to do?
It says kill the bunny or abandon ship.
His ship is still right next to yours. He just jumped in the water, and he gave the order to his men. Like, make your choice.
I'm gonna go next to Asher to like try to protect him. And is there any of his men on deck?
There's 20 of his men on your deck,
I-
just like standing there with a crossbow.
I have a question. Is there like a plank going across?
There's a gangplank.
Okay.
Across.
Okay.
Ray's like, perfect. Just want to double check something.
Like around your crew, and like they're still fighting around. You can see that there are 20 guys with crossbows, just like looking about the ship. Who are the ones that were keeping you herded?
Cool. So whichever one is closest to me, I'll bonus action hex on them.
Which one? You hex one of the guys.
And they'd be
I'll
next to
shoot-
one of our crew, right?
Would they?
I don't know. That's a question for the DM. I said,
Would they? Go ahead.
I was just gonna say they would be next to one of our crew, right?
They were like, your crew is non-combatant. They saw that first bolt fuck you up and kill 3 guys. They are, we're sailors. They're finding for cover. They were not prepared to fight, especially that to these guys, 5 flags are the overruling authority of where they live.
All good. No sneak attack, but that's okay. I'll use, hex on the one I see, and I'll try to shoot him with my crossbow, and if I hit, I'm going to activate Whales from the Grave to attack another one within 30 feet of him.
You can roll for that, my boy.
13.
15. Hits.
Perfect. So, first one takes... Ooh, very nice. The first one takes 13 damage.
Right through his neck, and he drops to the ground.
And my Whales of the Grave, whoop, that's not the thing, attacks another one next to him for 5 damage. 5 necrotic damage.
As the bolt goes through this guy's neck, and it comes out, you just see the longsword was training with you in your dream. It just comes and just stabs right into the shoulder. Just goes, ah! It's like he drops like that and just like looks around, and you just hear a voice in your head passing by going, "Tickle advantage." It is now his crew's turn. So the ones holding heavy crossbows will just raise their hands and go, disengage and go, "This is not Umberlee's way. Your crew will be safe. Ship will be spared. We are leaving." And these half of the guys just like start walking, and like they start yelling at the other guys like, "Board the ship!" And they just like walk up onto their ship. Not shooting, not threatening, not anything. Donnie, what would you like to do?
I'm really upset the coward ran away right now. I still wanted to take some revenge on him. So where's the gangplank located?
Gangplank, I will draw a shape. It would be right about.
Please make it penis shaped.
Oh,
No.
the black is really standing out on this map.
Are there still people on it? Crossing over?
I would say no. That's not another good color. Here, I've got to find something bright for Prey's dainty eyes.
I'm thinking about
Damn
for
it,
the
I cheated.
stream, but yeah, sure.
There we go. Better.
Very nice.
So, I would say that, like, going across the gangplank, yeah, there's probably like 2-3 guys just like in formation walking up. The rest are on their own.
I really want to go kick it in and try to make them fall into the ocean, but I know Prey probably wants to charge across it.
What would Donnie do in this situation?
What
I think
would
at the
you
moment
do?
Donnie's gonna have to go same action. That's what I'm gonna do.
Donnie's gonna have to what?
Go save Asher. Key point to do Hand of Healing.
Healed. A
How many
punch of
points?
love.
Woohoo! Max healing. You get 6 hit points back.
How much healing? Sorry.
I'm impressed.
6.
Just
Up. Asher gets punched in the back and comes back to life.
where's that cunt?
It is now his other crew's turn. They're gonna raise their hands and they're gonna just walk around you guys, disengaging. Walk up the plank. There's actually a few of them that stay at this area. The crossbow's drawn.
What area?
they're
Sorry, I missed it.
I drew it there. It's right on
Another
top.
square up above.
Okay.
So just at
They're
the edge of their
They're
ship.
standing there with their crossbows just aimed as gangplank is just starting to get raised. Is starting to. Pray! How do you want to die?
Well, is there? Okay, it is starting, as in I can still walk across.
If you want to run across that gangplank, like they've got their hands on it and they're starting to pull it, so it's still on the lips of letting off.
Okay. Well, I will. I do have resistance next round, so
Ray doesn't know that. I feel like this won't hurt next round.
I do know. Yeah, I'll walk towards them and I'll be like, move out of the way. And do I see them move out of the way?
Still just standing there, crossbows ready.
My quarrel's not with you. And I'll walk towards them to try to go down their boat.
Hey, you walk across the thing, they're standing in your way. Do you want to shove them and get on their ship?
Yeah.
You roll a shove attack against one of them. What do I roll for shove?
Athletics or acrobatics?
Alright, so that's both dex. Cool. I will say yeah, dex.
Natural 20, so 24.
Natural 20.
16. You totally just shove one of them and he falls to the ground. And you board their ship?
Yep. Can I...
It's boarded.
The shove, you consider that my action?
I will say where it wasn't really like you're just
Part of the movement kind of thing?
I will say it was an intimidation tactic.
Okay.
I don't want you to waste your whole turn to be like, I'm on your ship, motherfuckers!
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll use my action to cast Armor of Agathis, and I'll just look over at the men of the Gill, and I'll be like, well, I'm not leaving this boat.
So that's your turn.
Yep.
Alright, so Prey is on
Another
the
mystery D20.
is on the
Did you-
giant warship. It's saying I'm not leaving this boat. As the crew is now just staring at him, crossbows drawn.
Natural 20 on the thing. Natural 20, that is a short rest, thank you.
Oh, I got my key points back.
Sure.
I have a
What would you like
question.
to do? Yes.
Did you not? Oh, they probably would have gone when you got struck by lightning, because you had cast Armor of Agathis earlier, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
Did you cast it again?
I cast it again, yeah.
Did the captain take any damage from that lightning, or
It's
is
a
it
me-
only
it's-
physical attack?
It's like a melee attack, yeah.
Okay.
I'm just rolling hit dice here because we did just have a short rest.
I'm going to do the same. Bear with me.
Holy
2d8.
Yeah, Sean, I will do that.
Oh,
Have we done another short rest since our last long rest?
Oh, you guys just did a bunch of shit.
I have two hit dice checked off. I didn't think we've done one since the last.
you only regain 1 per long rest. So if you used all of them on a short rest.
You regain half your level of hit dice.
Right. Sorry, half your level. Yeah.
Oh, there's another mystery D20
Yeah.
redeemed by Round Fingers. Is he going for a negative or a 19? Let's see. Let's see.
Give me that negative, boy.
It's an 11, which is reroll +1. 13, which is 14. Oh, what kind of day is this?
+2 AC.
+2 AC. I'm feeling pretty good.
It's not a problem. So, Asher, what would you like to do on your turn?
Can I see the captain, or is he? You said he was in the water.
He dived right into the water. He's a Triton. You guys have never met Tritons, so I think Donnie would be the only one who has ever met a Triton. Maybe not even where he's from. Tritons are not something very usual to the places where you guys are from.
I expected Bearden to go try and shoot him after he dove in.
So I can't see him, is what you're saying, basically.
Not see him.
It is safe to assume that he is boarding the ship.
You have no idea.
Well, I will take my rapier out, unsheath.
I'll pick it up from the ground.
Oh yeah, because yes, technically that's where it would have fallen in my hand. And I do when I grab it, I'm just like, oh, like so happy to grab it again, just like. And I will. Well, I can't necessarily. I will. Oh no, I can't do anything. Pray, you put me in these situations. I will vomit pray across the bridge of death.
Hey. So just give me here. Just gotta go. So there we go. So Asher goes right next to Prey. So we will just do this for ease because I don't have a 2-ship thing. Say Asher's there.
This is their ship now.
Yes, because I assume we'll put that line in the middle is the dividing point right now.
And
You guys.
as my action, sorry, I will. Wait, you just healed. Never mind.
Yes.
Okay.
You guys run across. As you run across, you see that there is a ship filled with men, just with various weapons. Was the 20 that was surrounding you? There's still 3 guys searching your ship, no idea what's going on. And there's still the rest of the crew. They're just all staring at you guys, reaching for their weapons. There are bigger gentlemen with just looks like typical Christian, like with the neck collars and just tight leather coats, just looking at you, just like smaller guys who are just like different people, but they all look drained of emotion. So they just look like just motionless faces that are just like staring at you, wondering what to do, and they look pale. Not undead, they just look sickly.
Scurvy.
And the deck is yeah. So it is now his turn.
I regret not doing something now.
You can still do something if you'd like.
I am going to. This might not work in our favor, but this might work in our favor. Their ship is very big, right?
Yes, very big.
Okay. Can I just check something extremely quickly?
Go ahead. I've been checking spells the whole time. I will look at him and see. While you're taking your turn. He'll do that. And
Where is the fucking right here?
This is stressful.
he'll do that and that.
What are the odds of getting 3 positive?
It's never happened. It's never happened.
Not 3 in a row, I don't think. Or maybe, I don't know.
So.
Where is the biggest cluster of people on that ship?
I would say right around you guys because they just reboarded their ship.
Short in space.
To the point that okay, so where we reboarded, I need to be in roll 20 here.
Thank you,
for a
Turnip. I'm gonna roll the mystery d20 for next round.
Can you show me a 20-foot radius?
20-foot radius? Yeah, give me a minute. From centered on you?
Not centered on me, please.
Oh,
Uh,
little quick shout out to
Yeah.
Yeah, Turnip Teas. The Lemonade Syndicate. If you have a link, Turnip,
20 feet.
share it.
20 feet. It's about most of the deck.
Okay.
You guys.
The-
From like that post to the top of that grating. There we go. Thank you, Erden.
Are there any other like
Minute.
places that go down into the boat other than right there per se?
There is one like just around here. Sorry, that's a drawing. The one around here where it's the entrance to go down. This is where they probably load cargo, and then there's the captain quarters here. Like it's just a bigger sailing ship, but more aggressively built with higher hit points and stuff. Again, loaded with cannons.
Like right around here, I guess away from where we are, a little bit. I am going to kind of where Erden
I would
is.
say, right there.
Have to
That
be
is where
there.
he'd have to cast it. It wouldn't hit you guys.
Where?
right where
Right
Where
Erden is.
Erden is. If you want to cast it there, you and Prey are in the field.
Okay. I cast Spike Growth.
So spike growth. I will actually do. Can you put the radius back on for me there, Erden?
Yeah.
So I can do something there, so we know where it is. You. Do that, and then here.
True Jesus.
That's the 20-foot radius on their ship. So everyone in there, spike growth. What do they take?
They don't take anything yet.
If they move,
When they move through.
They
Cool.
enter, leave, move,
So.
start their turn. I think is what it is too.
oh god,
So
oh god, they just all died.
here's that one. Nice. That one. I can read it.
Hold on.
This combat is brought to you by Nutella. Not really.
All over Prey's pants.
Poop smear.
Oh no. Okay. Sorry. It doesn't when they start. It's when they move in or into or out of.
Cool.
I kind of translated poop smear in my head, and
What was your translation?
that's the cut.
Kras de krut.
C'est des rêves. Des rêves.
Ah oui, des restes de marde.
Reste de foire.
Ouais.
You know what the best part is? The transformation of the ground is camouflaged to look natural. So they don't know that I just.
Is there a thing that if they see you cast it? I think there
I
is.
think. Hold on.
You can roll a sleight of hand check if you'd like.
I think it's like part of the spell.
mean-
Any creature that can't see the area at the time the spell is
Yeah.
cast must make a wisdom perception check.
Yeah.
The
against
only one
my
who
spell
doesn't-
save DC.
The only one who doesn't is Vanderbilt.
Okay. So do you want me to make a sleight of hand then? Is that what you?
They're seeing you cast. They know that that area has something there. It's now his turn. So, going to do that. And going to speed. A speed. Okay, 30. So let's count. You go in here, so I'll make him right here. 3, 4, 5, 6. You pop up. So he's popping up on the other side of his ship, not near Donnie and Erden. And you hear the voice ring out in a very loud manner. And it goes, "Sink the vessel!" And then he goes back underwater. Now he goes back under the water. It is now Jordan's turn.
I think we just upgraded our ship, but I'm not sure.
You sure about that?
Every time I kill one, I get hit points.
Yes. So I will just do. I will do this. Actually, no, not that. Get him out of there. Get out of there.
So this is our boat and their boat at the same time. For anybody just tuning in, just like, what the fuck's going on?
What's going on?
Our boat has a plank going to this boat, which is their boat. Oh, goodness.
Exactly.
The yellow circle is spike growth, which, yeah.
2d4 for every 5 feet traveled within the radius.
And it's not a save, it's straight up just take damage.
Yep.
Damn, that's pretty cool.
It's a level 2 spell, though, so...
I mean, that's fine. How
I'm not gonna
many
mark it down.
second level spell slots do you have?
I have 3 now.
Ooh. And that was your third one?
Nope, that was my second one.
Okay.
There was a rest. There was a long rest. Before, I think when we attuned and stuff like that.
No, it's still the same day as our battle with the
As the
pirate
boat.
girl.
Yeah.
Is it?
Oh, you guys slept.
We did?
Yeah.
Oh, then I do
Yeah,
have
'cause I
another rage.
attuned to my...
Yeah, I thought we went to the prison right after.
After the vote.
Which was the next day.
Oh, so I have another rage. Perfect.
Rage.
Rage. Smoky Kyle.
Asher is now becoming one with the chaos, like prey.
I am placing these motherfuckers around. You guys can have enemies to hit because you're boarding his ship.
They seem to be neutral, and I did say out loud, our quarrel is not with you.
You have now boarded their ship, though.
Yes. A
Oh, your quarrel is with
boarding party of 2.
And
Love
their
seeing all those
captain
people
did
inside my
just yell a
circle.
command.
Yes. Just wait till it's my turn. I'll yell something too.
There's the... Actually put these guys here, because Prey shoved one of them out of the way. Oh man, this is a lot of NPCs.
Yup. Yup.
I did say there was 20 guys that surrounded you.
Yup. Our crew is non-combatants. His whole crew is combatants. Fuck.
You are religious zealots, Jordan.
Yeah, gonna be
You really
religious
think that-
corpses here soon.
All right, so
It was
it is
Erden's turn, right?
turn. Would you like to do Erden?
Yeah. So
just
everybody,
heard-
everybody heard the yell, right?
Yeah, he cast thaumaturgy
Ooh.
and just yelled, "Sink the ship! Sink the vessel!
His own ship. Fuck it! Bail!
Sink it! We don't need it! Umberly will give us another one."
I think
That's
she
how it
just
works.
takes. I think she just takes.
You cock.
She takes the cock. The tiefling schlong.
Ah, God.
A long tiefling dong.
The elk sausage.
Erden and Donnie being dragged into this bullshit wherever they go.
Yup.
Can I? I don't know. I don't know what good it's going to do, but can I just like not go on the plank, but go next to it and just yell out at Asher and Prey, and just yell out, "Asher, Prey, our quarrel is not with them. Get back on the ship. And I'll kind of like hold my crossbow as in like a non-attacking way. But
Can you roll a persuasion check?
okay,
I know Asher will listen to reason.
yeah.
He's still fighting his inner demons. Clay, on the other hand, may need some persuading.
So, last session you gave me inspiration. What is the inspiration? Like, is it add
It's an
add
advantage.
something?
You can use it to roll advantage.
I'm gonna use it because I have -1 persuasion.
Okay.
It's 18. I rolled a 19. Thanks to the fucking
have-
advantage.
So pray. We'll say this to you. Your first mate, you're not raging yet.
Right?
First mate and compatriot Erden is telling you to stop and trying to refocus you. Could you please roll a wisdom check? Just because to see if you can take your instincts and shove them down. Listen to Erden.
That's cocked. Oh, that's not in the bin. That's a 2.
Erden's word are like, I'm not gonna say what your character does. You hear Erden's words, and then you go. You have the 2. I will say you are conflicted right now. You have Esme, and then that other part of your brain going, the ocean elk, Erden, Bunny, Foghorn,
Like I yelled
Kyle.
it. Yeah.
Kyle, you got this is what your brain goes. Esme, Kyle. That's how your brain's going right now.
I'll say it loud enough so that like the rest of his crew kind of hears me to ask him to leave the ship.
Oh, that's what your turn. Are you readying anything?
Yeah, so that's what I was gonna say. I'm gonna just. I still have my crossbow in my hand, so I'm just gonna ready if somebody attacks. Like if they don't listen to me and just it goes into like an all-out, fight. I'm gonna ready my crossbow to whoever attacks prey. But yeah.
Oh, it is their turn. All Asher and Prey here is listen to you, Captain. Just 20 crossbows pointed in your direction, and they're readying the action. As one other guy, I would say this one right here, yells down, "Wait for my command, but prepare them." And that is all you guys hear. Donnie, what are you doing?
So there's still 3 guys down inside our boat?
No, right now I just have you and Erden on your ship. Other
Yeah,
guys
but-
are all just.
Okay, so the ones that were inside searching did leave?
Oh yeah, no, there's still 3 guys just rummaging through your ship.
Alright, I'm gonna head below deck.
You head below deck. You can see that they're just the 3 guys that are there are just like one of them's opening a door, he's looking about, and nothing in here. And then like the other one's like looking through crates, like nothing in here either. And like the other one's just keeping watch, going, "What company? What can we do for you?"
I'm just gonna stand blocking the entire stairway and go, your captain and crew have abandoned you. You're coming with us. And I'm just gonna block their way out so they can't get by.
Where are we going?
Oh, we're just going for a little trip.
We're
Right,
going on a trip.
Oh. Roll a persuasion check.
And I'm gonna ready quarterstaff attack in case they try to come by me.
Elk by the ocean.
One of them rolled a natural 20.
I rolled a 9 with a -1, so 8.
But one of them's like, okay, that sounds good. And the other ones are like, I don't think that Vanderbilt would send you for the order.
He's gone. He left you.
So you're readying a
Quarterstaff
Yeah.
attack is ready.
Okay.
I'm readying a throat punch, he said.
That comes next.
That's the one I had. I closed the wrong one last time. There we go. So, three of them to draw their swords and go, you really want to do this there, turtle man?
Oh, you have no idea how much.
All right, and then all three of them just rush you. Actually, two of them, because one of them believes that your Vanderbilt sent you, so two of them are rushing you. You get to use your ready attack.
Alright. Fuck. 9.
9 does not hit.
I rolled a damn 4.
So advantage. So these two guys get close to you, and one of them is going to swing his weapon at you. That's with advantage because his ally is there. That is a fuck. You have high AC. I forget that too.
It's 19 right now.
Yeah, that's
You also have
Okay, hit.
you have resistance and plus 2 AC this round.
Yeah, the plus 2 is what gets me up to 19 and 17.
This is the other guy. That's a natural 20.
Natural 20.
I guess that just fits.
Kill that boy.
A natural 20, so that is
Kill that
max.
boy.
It's just double damage.
Kill that
Oh.
boy.
Let's see. It's 4.
Oh no. I hate being last in initiative. The captain did so much before I got to go.
Is give me a minute. So 7 plus 4, 11 points of damage. Didn't roll that good. So one of them swings, it just hits your shell like, and as you go, the other one just hits you right in the throat with his sword. That's their turn.
Is
On
that
the
with
other
resistance?
ship. No, I just gave him the max damage. If you guys have resistance, have it. On the other ship, Asher and Prey, you guys hear some movement down below the ship. Hey! What'd you like to do?
I'll look at Asher, kind of get a reading of what he is intending on doing. Can I do that?
Roll an insight check.
9.
Asher, your next turn, what vibe are you giving off?
I am in a dead focus right now of just like concentrating on the group of people in my radius.
That's what you get from Asher. Asher's look, it's go mode. It's go time. Esme.
So from what I can tell, Asher seems to be in an aggressive stance here, ready for combat.
Yes. In your mind, you hear two voices. Or Esme! Or hey Dad, what's going on?
Okay. I will look at the guys right next to us, and I will say, well, if I hear a cannon, I might not kill all of you, but I will kill some of you. And I'll cast Mirror Image, and I will I'll wait next to Asher.
Asher, what are you doing?
Because Erden tried to convince both of us.
At this point, the mystery D20 was rolled. All enemies are knocked prone.
What happens if you're underwater swimming?
I think you're already considered prone. Just swimming horizontally.
Riptide.
Yeah.
Yeah, just get completely disoriented, spelling the wrong direction.
As the round, as it starts, and it won't kill all of you, our boat just kind of like it's the other one. And
All of them
fall
just tip
down.
over.
So much for their ready action.
If they fall prone, they just lose their ready to action.
They would be
I
at
would assume with a crossbow, they wouldn't be able to.
it would be at
It would be a
disadvantage.
So they fell down like, oh, my elbow. They're still just looking at you, waiting for a move.
Does Mr. Voice have anything to say in my head?
What do you say to Mr. Voice?
Fuck these
No,
fuckers
I'm,
up.
I'm listening. I'm listening to Mr. Voice.
No,
Does
he-
he have anything?
Asha, kill
You have
them!
You can extend to your newfound deity. He doesn't seem to be the one that just comes with answers. You gotta ask him questions.
No.
It's not gonna take your turn.
I don't have to vocally ask this. I can ask this.
No,
internally.
just this is mentally. This is mentally.
Okay.
Mr.
I'm
Voice.
just gonna reach out and say like, Mr. Voice, what should I do next? Do I leave?
Well, this is quite the predicament, is it not? Would be fun to see where this goes. How attached are you to that boat of yours?
I mean, I'll like internally I'll be like not as attached as if we could get a new one.
It's as if you feel two hands push on your shoulder and goes,
Let chaos reign.
Oh god.
Does me like using an attack make me lose concentration?
no, it's only if you get attacked.
Okay. Well.
How the turntables.
Yes, I know.
The turns have tabled.
How the turntables have turned. And what?
Okay, hold on. I just want to check something.
Just gonna roll a d100. Just don't mind me. Don't mind me.
Oh god. Why did you have to
gonna-
look so aggressive,
I'm gonna
Asher?
I'm gonna look Donnie say this. Donnie, high or low?
Hi.
Okay. 93. Thank you.
I don't know if that was good for us or not, but I think it is not.
I know. It's something that's just coming along. I'm just gonna roll an initiative for it.
Mm-hmm.
Kraken!
No, it's not a kraken.
It's a dragon turtle.
okay.
An ancient dragon turtle. The island was actually an ancient dragon
Yes,
turtle all
ancient.
along.
So whatever I just rolled will happen after Donnie's turn.
Oh no, this is so bad.
It's just great. I'm so happy right now.
Is like, you know what? Ernan's like on the same page as Donnie right now. Just like, fuck.
Asher, what are you doing?
Ernie just needs to jump on one of our cannons and sink them between the same.
I am going to hold. I'm not gonna do anything right away. I'm going to still contemplate my actions. There's still
You
part
have
of
to,
me
you
that
have to
is-
tell me what you'll have to tell me what you're holding, because if you're not telling me what you're holding, you're just letting your turn go.
I'm not like holding an action. I'm like, I'll okay.
The standoff going.
I'll hold my rapier down to the guy that's not prone beside me, and basically just be like, "Don't get up." Like,
Okay, so that guy is now just a rapier to his throat, just like
Is standing up moving?
would be because it is half your movement. It is now
oh god.
Ender's turn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them in there.
Vanderbilt's
It also
turn.
counts as half their movement. So how much movements do they have? Like they have 30 probably.
I'm a quarter.
So it'd be 50.
It was every 5 feet, so 3 times.
Oh my god. Just rolling around in the spikes trying to get up like ah.
So that is one spell. Give me more minute there. Look at something. In spells. That is.
This is so stressful. Is there a mystery D20
I
for
know.
next turn? I don't want to ask for them because they could be really negative.
Just roll them. Roll them all. Spend all your gold.
I still got
There we go.
14,000 left.
Another
I've been
voice
waiting
comes-
until we get close to the end of the round before I read them, just in case we get another round.
There was a prediction
Another
yesterday
voice.
was 56,000 channel points in it.
Another voice comes out again. Another voice going. What is taking so long? Sink the ship. And then back underwater.
Blooch. What a pussy captain.
Such cowardice.
Oh, turn up. You might have fucked us up here. Mystery D20. That's a 9. Not that bad, I don't think.
Your turn.
9 is we are knocked prone.
As they get up, you guys
Ready.
fall down. Erden, what would you like to do?
More angrily, I will say, for fuck's sakes, get back on the ship.
Can I respond to that?
You can if you want to. I'll give a free action to that. It's right standstill right now.
I'll add to that. Sorry, these men don't deserve to die.
They're threatening to sink our ship.
Can I answer as well at
regardless.
this point?
As Asher's answering, you say,
If they shoot the cannons, we're a bit fucked. So I will, threaten their lives until they don't shoot us.
okay, so that's Erden's turn. This
Can I
is now-
again just ready my crossbow?
Steady aim.
You can ready. You ready your crossbow. Everybody stands up, so 6 guys take how many damage?
So how
It's-
much movement do they have? 30?
They're just using 15 to get up.
It's 2d4 per 5 feet.
Yeah.
It specifically says travel though.
I'll just say, so yeah, they're just standing up, but like they should still take damage. So I will still say that they take the damage because it is moving. Basically, they fell into thorns and they're getting up. If you've ever walked through a thorn bush, you can stand still and try to wiggle out. It's still gonna fucking hurt. I will say they take the damage.
Do you want me to roll for each individual or just one?
Just roll one max for everybody.
Okay,
Come
so
on.
I'm gonna use this app because I can multi-roll. So
You
6
can also
would be
use
only
that.
Oh yeah,
15.
in
Roll 20.
Roll 20. Yeah.
so what is it? Just roll.
/R, I think, and then space.
Roll /R space. How many?
Is it 6? Are you doing the 66? Is that what we're? Is that what the ruling is?
D4.
64. Sorry.
D4 because it is movement. I will, like I said, if you're in a thorn bush, it still fucking hurts whatever you do. 17.
Woo!
17.
Also,
That hurts
that whole area is difficult terrain.
So they only
Okay, so
have.
that's.
Yeah.
Let me just add all those 17s on here.
I mean, depending on what they were, that could have slaughtered them all. That would have killed Esme.
Would have. Esme was just a normal goblin that you didn't get anything for, so she died a painful and crucial.
There's no way for me to
Death
stop
at
the
the
fall
end of the
damage on
DM.
a goblin.
Oh,
Let me get a cushion suit.
I got it.
Part of Asher's actions right now in following Cray are guilt because he couldn't help Esme.
Okay. They all do that. They all take that damage. So they're all gonna stand up again. So some of them like, ow, that fucking hurt. Ow,
That's over 100 damage. Anyone keeping track?
Fuck, that's a lot of damage. So they stand up and the crossbows point, except for the one that's still on the ground that has the rapier to his throat. It's like, don't know what to do. And they point, and the one right here, this one, yells out, "Get off the ship, or I will follow my orders. This is your only warning." Funny.
Well, Donnie just got attacked by two dudes, so Donnie's gonna smack two dudes.
Smack a bitch, Donnie. Smack a bitch.
Alright, quarterstaff attack on the first guy. That's a 23 to hit.
3 hits.
Wait, is it an advantage if they're prone?
They are prone, so you do get advantage because they didn't go yet.
They're the next turn. The 7
they're
initiative.
the others.
It was a 20. So that's 8 damage.
Ow.
And then we'll flurry of blows. We'll do the first one into the same guy. That's a 23 to hit again. For 5 damage.
Damage. Okay, cool. So just 5. That's the 13.
And then the second one, just a second. There's everything. Alright. Second one is a 21 to hit. For 5 damage plus 4 necrotic damage from Hand of Harm.
5. And this guy's just. He's like, falls to the ground, unconscious, and then just goes, Daryl! And yeah, these people have names. Named every single one of them.
No, you didn't.
I want the list after.
There's Daryl, Daniel, Nathaniel, Gabriel, all elves. Yeah, so he's unconscious. Are you doing anything else there, Donnie?
No, that was my action and bonus.
Okay.
I still stand there blocking the stairway.
Yeah. So before they can go, I rolled. As this tense moment of standoff is happening, and you're all on the deck, just going like, right. How's this gonna pop off? You all of a sudden hear. And your attention turns, and you see a steamboat as billowing smoke coming out of it, as roaring Rory Ratchet's just waving down boats going, "Help! Help! We need assistance!" You just see boats start to
I distract
rush
you.
towards steamboat. Because I was like, wait, it's evening. I have to roll for this. You said hi, Donnie. So you just see the boat is now on fire, and Donnie's like, and Rory's just like, assistance, assistance, please. Okay. It's now their turn. Prey, actually all of you, Prey and Asher, you start hearing. Donnie and Erden, you see it. You see
I'm inside, I don't see nothing.
5. You don't see, so Erden, you see 6 cannons point out right at your ship, and they got.
Not again!
They're ready in action. It is now Ray's turn.
Like I said, if I hear a cannon shot, I'm coming onto this boat, and I will kill some. Not all, but I'll kill some. And I'll try to grab Asher and walk over.
Asher, are you letting yourself get grabbed by Prey?
If it means I can maintain concentration, yes.
He's not attacking. He's just grabbing.
Okay, I'll grab Asher and walk over.
Walk back, and voice rings out. "Stand down!" And you see the cannons just still open. Gangplank gets pulled. Asher, do you want to do anything, or is that like just you're gonna be like, "Fuck it, it's over"?
If it's my turn, I'll try to smack one of the guys that are on our ship. Try to knock them unconscious.
They're under deck. They're below deck.
Oh, okay, cool. Then that's it. That's it for me.
You doing anything, Asher?
So if I keep maintaining concentration, do they know that it's me that's hurting them?
There's a mystery D20.
Yes, that would be for right. I
Sure.
just don't think this is still combat, so I might just
No.
wait.
Redeem it.
I
Say
can refund it if yeah.
So it's right now. It depends on Asher. You can keep concentration. They know that there's a spell effect being cast. You have to keep a visual on the spell area. I'll ask that.
I'll break concentration.
And the other guy's like, for some reason the boat was hurting me. Fucking boat. And the gangplank's pulled. You just see a bunch of guys just watching you with the ports open. You hear us on the other side of the water as you see Vanderbilt climb up on deck, ship sailing away. You guys are anyway. You guys are still there. He's going away, going. Next time I see you, my men will obey my commands. The boat just sails towards Rory's ship.
I am resisting the urge to
That's
cast
as soon-
Guiding Bolt.
As soon as they get back on the ship, I'm like, this is our distraction. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Yes. Oh, so I'll yell out when he says that. May you keep wasting your gold to this cunt, bitch, whatever the fuck her name is. I'll see you next time, Gadget.
So if the guys downstairs still combative, or has the other ones to death?
One of them is just like, no, and just like tending to his now dead friend. Why'd you kill him? And the other one's like, so where are we going? Non-combative.
I'll use a key point to bring the guy I beat back to life.
There is nothing in the afterlife. Nothing but the abyss.
Welcome
so
to
you guys-
the Sea Elk.
And as you're saying this, you see, Donnie, you're the only one to see it. You just see like the top of a barrel go. You see wine dripping down. You see foghorns. I know I said I would stop drinking.
Yeah, I knew it.
This is a really good hiding spot.
No.
Oh, what's the plan? And that is where we'll end today's session.
Man, that was nuts.
Oh, that was tense. That was so tense.
The
That guy has a
Mexican
very
standoff.
poorly trained crew. They do not follow his orders very well.
No, he's a bitch captain. And if I would have rolled a 20 instead of a 1 on initiative, I don't know if he would have been a captain anymore.
I'm so sad he ran away. I had plans.
Oh, same. Okay, well, thanks for watching, folks. We will find someone to raid, probably Dice Cream Sandwich, as they stream every Monday. Actually,
Join us next Monday to see if
they're actually not live
in
right
the
now.
group. Join us next Monday to see if every single person that has authority over the world that meets this group ends up despising them.
It's not my fault.
It's not my
Never
either.
Erd Donnie's fault.
For once, the rogue is not causing the chaotic shit.
Okay, so thanks for watching, folks. If you are not following, please follow, because we do this, like Conrad mentioned, every Monday night at 6 p.m. Eastern. and I stream Squadrons a couple times a week. And at the end, sometimes I switch over to Elden Ring, which is a very fun game as well. So I will send the raid off. Thanks for watching, and good night.
See you guys.
Adios.
I just
Booga,
clicked the
booga,
thing,
booga.
and I need to wait the 10 seconds. Awkward.
Ooga booga 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 booga
Ooga
booga booga booga.